Coastal erosion is so profound. It's emblematic of rising sea levels, and it's so destructive. As a natural phenomenon, it's very little that equals it for destruction. Earthquakes are very dramatic, but coastal erosion annihilates incrementally. On the Suffolk coast, one of the most notable, probably the most notorious place for coastal erosion is Bennica and Cove Hythe. Those two locations are eroding at extraordinary rates, and they have been for a long time. So I've been visiting there on a regular basis and gathering my subjects. Most of these subjects are derived directly from the trees falling off the cliffs. Particularly south of Cove Hythe, there's a wood that is very depleted. It's lost about 100 yards or so in the period that I've been painting there. This show is specifically images that explore the issues of coastal erosion. I'm looking at objects, particularly flora and fauna and trees, that are falling victim to the extraordinary coastal erosion along the Suffolk coast. The poignant thing is that I'm busy painting these pictures in London in an extremely urban setting, but they're of subjects that are pastoral. I'm interested in that. It gives a profundity to what I'm about, because London is under the threat of rising sea levels. It's a low-lying city, and despite this sort of inner city setting, it's as poignant an issue as it is up in Suffolk. I've exhibited nationally, and I've even exhibited at the Venice Biennale, but this is the first time that these paintings created for this show will be shown in the region where the work is inspired from. And that's exciting, because I suspect that the audience will recognise the subjects in my paintings. If you walk along the coast in Suffolk, the chances are you will see a tree on the beach. Music is terribly important to me. Part of the structure of my working practice is listening to music. And the music that I principally listen to is early medieval music, specifically Hildegard of Bingen. And as this exhibition is at Snape Maltings and it's a world-famous music venue, it seemed a wonderful opportunity to actually incorporate music with my paintings. Stevie is a composer and performer, and she's creating an installation of soundscape which will incorporate recorded birds and her improvisations, interpretations of Hildegard. And this soundscape, which will have been created in response to my work, will fill the space. It will come up, play for a while, and then go down again, creating a very complex experience and very powerful experience, I hope. For this show, I've come up with a title, The Foliate Bosses, which is a reference to the architectural medieval bosses on roof ceilings of cathedrals and a certain amount of churches, especially throughout Suffolk and Norfolk. Apparently, Norwich Cathedral has 1,200 bosses, roof bosses, which is an extraordinary thought. And I've always loved foliate heads, the green man heads. And I realized that looking at my work, they had a slightly circular kind of form to them. And not only that, they had spaces going into them, holes and spaces and alcoves and cavities. And it was just a lovely link to historic architecture and the history of Suffolk and Norfolk. that really stuck and resonated. It also links nicely to the music of Stevie and Hildegard of Bingen, because you're back to the medieval spiritual music. So it was a very nice way of tying lots of ideas together and has kept me painting and thinking in terms of roof bosses. These are very serious pictures of loss and decay and the tragedy of rising sea levels and all that that implies. And so I hope that the pictures are beautiful, that people go, wow, and then engage and recognise the stuff that is falling down the cliffs in the eroding Suffolk coast. I hope that the music creates a very special atmosphere that transforms a visit to Snape Maltings into a very profound experience.